and we're live here. Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you are doing well today. Let me see, make sure I got my stand together. There we go. Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Hey, thank you for joining in. My name is Chary, and as you are joining in, if this is your first time viewing me, thank you for inviting your followers. Dr. Donna Royal Rain, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to have a good discussion, y'all. It's going to be a really good discussion about the actual faux pas. We're not talking about wearing white after Labor Day and don't wear black and brown together. We're going to be talking about things that will always be fashion faux pas, no matter what time you're talking about, no matter what century you're talking about, no matter where you are, no matter who you are or your style, you are going to know that these are fashion faux pas across the board. Lacey, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you so much over here on Periscope for giving me those hearts. If this is your first time viewing me, Warrior Michael, thank you for joining me. If this is your first time viewing me, please tell me where you are viewing from. If you're viewing from a new location, let me know that too. I'd love to see where people are viewing me from. And so as you're coming in, get comfortable, get your notes, get your pen and paper out, and let's go ahead and talk about these fashion faux pas. My name is Chary. I am a personal stylist. I am going to be the girl who is going to help you look better so you can feel better and you can be better. Look good, feel better, be your best. Pennsylvania. You know what? I'm having a lot more viewers from the Northeast. I have actually never been to Pennsylvania, so I want to go soon because I hear that part of the country is absolutely gorgeous. Harlan, thank you so much for joining me. And again, as you are joining me, if this is your first time joining me, please let me know where you are joining me from. So today, we're going to talk about fashion faux pas. Actual fashion faux pas. So what is a fashion faux pas? A fashion faux pas is kind of like one of those rules that you just don't break. It's kind of like if you break this rule, it's gonna be a little tacky. So I have 3 of them that are always going to be fashion faux pas, no matter if you have more modest wear, if you wear stuff that's a little skimpier. Tanya, thank you so much for joining me. If you wear things that are provocative, whatever it is, no matter who you are, no matter what you wear or how you wear it, these things will always ring true. So let's do a little housekeeping. Oh, Missouri. I haven't stayed very long in Missouri, but I have been to Missouri. It's got crisp weather. Whenever I've gone through Missouri, it's always been crisp, no matter what time of year it is. It's like I just want to kind of get on like a cardigan or something. Maybe that's just me because I'm from Georgia, but it always seems to be crisp there. Thank you so much for watching me from Missouri. I really do appreciate it. And so let's do a bit of housekeeping. So yesterday we had a great time in the online shopping masterclass. I told y'all to sign up. If you missed it, boy, did you miss it. I'm still going to release the information if you want to catch the replays. I'm sending that out to the people who got their seats early. But if you missed that, sorry for you. It was really good. We went over everything. We went over everything you could possibly go over. People did ask those different questions, and I'm glad we sat in there and just hashed it right on out. Also, we have our volumes for our plus size friendly websites. Currently in Pennsylvania, but lived in Alabama for 15. Wow. How was that changed? I know that wasn't changed. But knowing, guys, you know how I got the 100 websites for the plus size stylista? I am going to break this down into 25 websites. I asked you, you guys answered. So I'm going to be coming out with volumes of 25 websites, and they're going to be categorized by, you know, clothing up to 24, clothing for the woman who is size 26 and up, clothing, plus size jean list, plus size lingerie, underwear, bra list, plus size pajamas, plus size loungewear, plus size luxury brands, plus size shoes up to size 16. So I'm going to release those in increments of 25. So stay tuned to this page and also my Emerald Girl Chronicles page, because I'm probably going to release it there with a little incentive if you go over there and get the news from there. It'll be earlier and you'll get a little incentive. So that being said, still getting used to it, missed the style more than I thought I would. Yes. I was in Chicago for like 2-3 years and I missed it too. Kathy Rivers, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not already, go ahead and invite your friends, your families, your frenemies, your followers, all that good stuff. Now let's jump into the content. So, numero uno. The first and probably biggest fashion faux pas is not wearing the right bra. Now let's talk about this, y'all. The girls deserve to be high and lifted up. They don't even have to be separated at this point. They just need to be high and lifted up. Now that's relative to who you are. Javonda, thank you so much for joining me, honey. That is relative to who you are and how large your girls are. But the first fashion faux pas I would say is having the wrong bra that keeps you lumpy and frumpy. Now, y'all, let's have a real conversation about this. Here are some signs, and I'm probably going to do a separate one, signs that you need a better bra. If you have back rolls above, on top of, and underneath your bra strap, you need a better bra. That is breast tissue that has transferred. You need to smush it and transfer it right on back. It can. When I tell you, when you are wearing the right bra, it works wonders. For those of you who are like, well, I don't have a waist. Felita, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not already, share this out with your friends, your families, your followers, your frenemies, all that good stuff. Because we're talking about the true fashion faux pas. We're not talking about that frivolous stuff that depends on person to person. I don't care who you are. If you are a woman who has the wrong bra on, you are going to be lumpy and frumpy. And that's not what we want. We want you to be fabulous. Having the wrong bra on. Good morning, honey. Oh, I have not seen your name before, so please tell me where you are viewing from. I always want to know where people are viewing this live from. I love to meet new faces. And as you are joining me, please go ahead and share this out. But seriously, y'all, if you have, Quentin, thank you for joining me. If you have rolls above and below, if you have rolls on the band itself, that is breast tissue that you need to push back. Now, yes, we are all large women, or we are women with some stuff hanging back there. But when it's primarily around your breast area, Tacoma, Washington. Oh, wow. You know what? I have never been on the West Coast. Never, like ever. And I hear it's gorgeous. How cold or hot is it there? Please tell me. Samika, hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. If not, please correct me, honey. Oh, and if you do not know already, my name is Chary. I am a personal stylist, style educator, and more importantly, your new style BFF. I am coming here Monday through Friday around 9:05-ish to give you the best that I know in style, self-confidence tips. Oh, it's beautiful, 45 degrees, yep. And understanding that you can look better on your own terms. But there are 3 non-negotiables that we're talking about today. The first is that bra. Take that breast tissue and put it back. You'll see after about a week or 2 that you have less of a prominent roll. And listen, we're going to get real. We're going to talk about stuff that you may be uncomfortable talking about, but I'm okay. As your style BFF, I have to keep it real with you. So if you have rolls, or if you have a lump right here that's outside of your bra, if you have one right under here outside of your bra, that tells me a few things. One, you have a bra whose band is not wide enough for your back, and especially once you get into the heavier cup sizes, the heavier breasts, you need something that will hold you up. Also, your straps may not be thick enough. We are at the place and time where we have the technology, we have the bras, we have access to that. I already have a list of 25 websites that have bras that you can buy up to, I want to say a 52K. So if you're up to a 52K, which I'm willing to bet most of you lovely ladies are, you can find bras that work for you and not against you. You should not have buckling. Your strap should not be straining to get to the other side of you. If it is, that means you either need a thicker band, a longer band, and let me tell you something. So the US sizing system for bras is different than other places. Additionally, just because you have a larger cup size doesn't mean that your breasts have gotten bigger. The sizing system the bra sizing system is even worse than the fashion sizing system. We talked about that in the masterclass, online shopping masterclass yesterday. And the fashion, the fashion sizing system is bad, but the bra sizing system is so much worse. What I will tell you is this. Don't focus on how big or small the cup is getting. Focus on how it is making you feel. When you put on a bra, you should instantly feel lifted. It should help your posture. It should relieve some of that back pain and that back tension. If you are a woman who has very large, heavy breasts, understand that a good bra is going to alleviate some of that stress. It's going to alleviate some of that pulling, and it messes with your posture. I see so many women who are forward like this. So many women who cave in like this. Part of that is confidence. Part of that is being self-conscious about having a big bosom. Other parts of that, ladies, honestly, is wearing the wrong bra. So having the wrong bra is definitely a fashion faux pas. And if you have not already, go ahead and like this, love this, share this, and comment if you have any questions. Second, you are wearing the wrong underwear. Now, let's talk about this one. So I know there are many women who want to have cute underwear. I know there are many women who want to have functional underwear. I know women who want to have a little bit of both. But what is going to hurt you more than anything? You can have something tailor-made to your body. You can have something taken to their tailor and taken in where it needs to be taken in. If you do not have the right undergarments, you are still going to have a poor fit. And that means your underwear too. If you find yourself having underwear that constantly rolls down throughout the day, I say this with all the love that I have in my heart for you, sis. The underwear is too small. Just because it's rolling down doesn't mean it's too big. If you put it on, and it's like, okay, but when you move, when you walk, when you're going throughout your day and it's sliding back down, you're going to have to be real with yourself and say, okay, these are a little too small, because if they were fitting me properly, they would not be rolling down. If they were fitting me properly, I wouldn't have to figure out, okay, well, how am I not going to shift too much so that this starts rolling on this side as opposed to this side? We need to understand it's okay if you go up a size or 2 or 4. I would rather you go up a size or 2 or 4 and have better fitting underwear than for you to have a size that's too small and you have a visible panty line right there across your tummy or on the back of your pants. Because I know many of the ladies that I work with do not like that, do not want that at all. They are horrified to learn when they do have that. The visible panty line. Also, it allows your body to say, oh, okay, well, this is shaping and shifting. Let me do the same. So having something there that will keep you intact, keeps you, again, high and lifted up. You can have underwear with slightly kind of like shaping so that it's taut enough to keep you in place, but stretchy enough that it's not going to roll over or roll under once it gets down. Thank you guys so much for the hearts over here on Periscope. Keep that coming. If you have not already, invite your friends. And over here on Facebook, go ahead and like this, love this, and share this out with your friends and family. Because there are so many women out there who have clothes that actually fit them, but they are wearing the wrong underwear, so it does not work out. Another one, we probably don't have a list of 4 or 5. Another one, shapewear. Improper shapewear. Or if you're not against it. Hi Monica, thank you so much for joining me. If you are not against it. Now there are some women who don't do shapewear. This is optional for you. But the faux pas that I'm talking about, there's a few. So shapewear has like 3 different faux pas. Confusing shapewear for waist training. Those are 2 different things, y'all. Hey, Haggy. That is two different things. Shapewear and waist training are two different things. I'm going to say that again. Waist training and shapewear are two different things. Yes, I am a believer in shapewear, but I'm a believer in the right type of shapewear. You should have, and I'm going to do a whole webinar on the things that you should have as in your arsenal, and that's going to be shapewear. And there are different types of shapewear. I recommend 3 to 4 different types of shapewear for different things, call for different parts of your wardrobe, and you can wear shapewear on a daily basis. Now, the other fashion faux pas is trying to have shapewear. Okay, I'll explain in a minute. Trying to have shapewear change your shape. So if you're an Apple lady thinking that shapewear is going to give you a waist, no. Shapewear is not about shape shifting. Shapewear is about getting your shape together and having it so that it's not jiggling and jangling and flipping and flopping and hip-hopping all over when you walk. That is what it is. So the difference between shapewear and waist training. So with waist training, you have a lot sturdier, you have like boning, and you have it so that it has these hooks that initially adjust. So this is going to be something that is long-term, that you do not wear all day, every day. You don't start out wearing this all day, every day. So you know those waist cinchers that have the hooks on it, and sometimes it's zipping up and sometimes rolling up. Sometimes you gotta put a code in it to get it locked, all that stuff. Once you have the boning and a lot more structure to it, you are in waist training. It's more like corsets. It's more like waist cinchers. And that is a very particular process that you go about if you want to train your waist. That has nothing to do with shapewear, which is everyday shapers. They usually are like Spanx. So a Spank is a kind of shapewear. Francis, thank you so much for joining me, honey. I do appreciate you joining me. And if you have not met me already, I am Chary, a personal stylist. I am also a style educator, but more importantly, I am your new style BFF. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for sitting in here, giving me a bit of your time, and in exchange, I'm going to get you a bit of information. We are talking about the real fashion faux pas, y'all. We are. Not wearing white after Labor Day, that pales into comparison about what we're talking about today. And if you notice, it's all about underwear under there. It's all about under there, under what we have on right now. It's about foundation. If you do not have a good, sturdy foundation, you're going to be weebling and wobbling. Oh, I think I have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Understanding that you have to have these certain things, or you're going to be having fashion faux pas, you'll be lumpy and dumpy. It's not going to be cute. So the first one we talk about is having the right bra. If you're having rolls on top, underneath, on the side, that is extra breast tissue that is transferred. Especially if you have done some breastfeeding in your life, that's going to be happening. That's natural. You're going to have to push that back in there and train. Just like we want to train our waist, we're going to have to train those girls and put them back where they belong. Transfer that fat back. And understanding that. Thank you, honey. And then we have the underwear. If your underwear is rolling down throughout the day, your underwear is too small. Don't be prideful. Please don't be prideful and think, I don't want to go up a size. That means I'm getting bigger. No, sometimes you don't get any bigger. Your body just changes its shape. Sometimes stuff moves around. And sometimes you're growing with the times. It's okay. I would rather you have the proper sized underwear than stuff rolling down, and then all of a sudden the cloth and the fabric is clinging to you in a way that, because your underwear is kind of sliding, it's kind of on there, so it's clenching that fabric, sometimes clenching to your tummy. It's a nightmare. Just wear the right underwear and you will save yourself so much time, so much energy, so much money. You will actually get to wear half the clothes that you want to wear. And it's not about shifting the fat anywhere. It's all about wearing the proper undergarments that smooth out your silhouette. Now, it's not working miracle, which is why we went to the shapewear. Exactly. No one's going to see it. No one's going to see it. And if someone does see it, that was a choice for them to see it. Obviously, obviously they see it we done gotten past the point of you caring. That's all I'm gonna say. So understand it. Listen, a number does not define how beautiful you are. A number, Anita Naturals, thank you so much for joining me. A number on that tag is not going to define how worthy you are. I'm just saying. I mean, by the time you get to that point, I mean, I really don't think you care about what size is on the tag. And then we have shapewear. The difference between shapewear and waist training, there is a huge difference, y'all. Waist training has boning. Waist training has more structure. Waist training takes months and months and weeks and months of doing something. When you start doing actual waist training, you only wear it maybe an hour or two a day, and you work up the endurance to wear it. Shapewear, you can just throw it on as is that day. It's still going to be taut, but it's not going to be that boning structured thing. That's the first faux pas. Two is thinking, well, that's the first faux pas about shapewear. The second one is thinking that you wearing, Lucille, thank you so much for joining me. And here on Periscope, thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and keep up those hearts. And if you have not already, like this, love this, and more importantly, share this out, because people need to know about the real fashion faux pas that are causing havoc in their closet. If you have not already, share this out. And let me introduce myself. My name is Chary. I am a personal stylist, style educator, and more importantly, I am your new style BFF. And as your new style BFF, I am going to keep it real with you. Okay? I'm going to keep it real with you. We are talking about some things that may make you uncomfortable. That's okay. That is perfectly okay. So ladies, if you think wearing a corset is the same thing as wearing a waist cincher, is the same thing as wearing a shaper, is not. It's really, really not. It's nowhere like each other. Hey, Donna, thank you so much for coming back. Hey, how you doing, honey? Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a good morning. So understanding that, y'all, understanding there's a big difference between these things. There are levels to this. And if you are like me, I like cookies, I like cake, and I've always been chunky. So the whole waist training thing, that's not my thing. Thank you so much, honey. Hey, Jermaine, thank you so much for joining me, honey. I hope you're having a good morning, too. Oh, thank you. Okay, listen. So, as a part of keeping it real, let me tell y'all. Whenever y'all see my head wrapped up, it's a turtleneck. It's not actually like a head wrap. It's just a turtleneck. But since I'm in Florida, I can't really use them as their original purpose, so I just repurposed them as a head wrap. Hey, Firstborn Creations, I haven't seen you in a while, honey. Thank you so much for joining me. So, you know, it's kind of random, but it works. So thank you. That's a compliment I will definitely take. Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not already, please share this out. So understand, ladies, listen, I don't do the waist training. I don't do the waist cinching. Morning, honey. But I do shapewear. I just like to smooth all this out. That's me. If you don't like shapewear, that's okay. And there's just a way to do it. Hey, Teresa, thank you so much for joining me. And hey, Monica, thank you. Go ahead, use it, share it, reshare it, comment, like it, whatever you want to do. Now, another thing about shapewear, guys, you can use it every single day. You cannot do this with shapewear off the bat. Waist training off the bat. It's a gradual thing. So when you have the proper, when you have the proper shapewear, good morning, honey. When you have the proper shapewear, it's going to change your life. It is going to make everything better. When you don't have the proper shapewear, you bent over, you're real tired, you're short of breath, your head hurt, your blood pressure go up because it's too much, it's too much restriction, you're struggling. It's okay, I've been there. It's kind of like when you pin your hair up and you have a bobby pin that you stuck in there wrong and your head is hurting all day and you pull it out and all of a sudden it's like, the skies have opened again. It's kind of the same thing with shapewear. When you wear the wrong shapewear, it is not supposed to be constricting. It is supposed to be taut, y'all. It's not supposed to raise your blood pressure. It's just supposed to keep you from jiggling and wiggling, okay? So if that is you, if you feel like you get a little lightheaded when you wear it, if you feel like you can't really breathe, if you feel like, you know, you slumped over, good shapewear will not have you slumped over. Good shapewear is going to keep you high and lifted up like we want the girls, right? So it's going to keep you high and lifted up. All right? Last but certainly not least, I told you 3, but now we got 4. Okay? So we got 4. Let's get to 4. The 4th one is shoes. Wear the right shoes, and even if you like stilettos, every once in a while, break that up with some comfy shoes, y'all. Your toes should not be looking like cobblestones, all right? Your toes should not be looking like it's throwing up gang signs. Shelly, thank you so much for joining me. Your toes should not look like they're having a turf war. Now, no judgment. Again, I have been chunky, big, fluffy, whatever you want to call it, all my life. And my non-negotiable has been for my feet to be all like this. It's not cute. It's not. Morning. Hey, honey. Thank you so much for joining me. And so, as your style BFF, I want to pass on to you. Okay. If that is you, now, again, I'm not a girl who is drawn to high heels and stilettos and pointy shoes. That's just me. Even if you are, I'm going to tell you now. Roberta Townsend, thank you so much for joining me, honey. Glad to have you back. If this is you, I understand some women think, you know, beauty is pain. If that's your philosophy, go ahead. Biggin can't do it. But if that is you, understand that there is a balance, y'all. There is a balance. And one thing you do not want to mess with, like, listen, sometimes the girls can be topsy-turvy, thrown over to the left, thrown over to the right, a little crisscross, cross-eyed. The shapewear, you know, maybe your shapewear ain't really all together and you're jiggling a little bit. What is a non-negotiable is shoes that are going to mess up your feet. Because once your feet are messed up, y'all, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You start messing up your toes are for your balance. And if you mess that up, what's that commercial? Weeble wobble, but you can't fall down. You will fall down. You will weeble, and you will wobble, and you will fall down. Flat shoes. Okay, explain your question, Monica. How do I get the longer fashion line with flat shoes? What is the longer flat fashion line? I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. And if you have not already, please like this. Please share this out with your friends and family. We're talking about very important stuff today, y'all. Oh, and over here, if you have not already, invite your followers. Go ahead and give me some hearts. Go ahead and keep the love coming. And over here again, go ahead and like this and share this. How do you get longer fashion line with flat shoes? Tell me if this is correct, if what I'm assuming is. Thank you so much for inviting your followers _blessed, blessed SJ. And Dr. G's hair. Thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you so much. Tell me if this is correct. So if the longer fashion line means you kind of have a longer, sleeker silhouette. Visual lines that make the eye flow. Okay, so there are different types of shoes. There are loafers. Loafers are actually making a comeback and they're actually pretty cute. Some of them are actually pretty cute. You got mules. You got flats, you got belly flats, you got, thank you. Understanding that it goes from head to toe. So as long as you have mastery of proportions, mastery of colors that work with your skin tone, by the time you get to the feet, it's already worked out. If you're at the feet, that means it pretty much already has worked out. So your shoes, I want to say your shoes are kind of like earrings. Your shoes can kind of be like a necklace. It is just accentuating what is already there. So I would say, of course, I view makeup as kind of like styling your face. And this is real estate for some cute earrings, real estate for like a cute necklace. But y'all see me with this like collar. Come on, y'all. I know y'all see it. I don't need a necklace. I don't necessarily need a necklace right now. But if I did, I could wear a necklace. And I think of shoes the same way sometimes. Now, if you work it right, now if you want your shoes to be the focal point of the piece, go ahead and go for color. Go for texture. I will say they have a lot of velvet shoes that are coming out. And if you like texture on your shoes, if you're a shoe gal, go ahead. They have flats in all different styles and shapes, and wide widths and skinny lifts. And again, this is where I'm telling y'all, stay tuned this week. I'm going to have my list of 25 websites being released almost every day this week. Go to my Facebook page, my Facebook business page, Emerald Girl Chronicles, and that is where I'm going to release everything early. I release articles over there. Yes, I know. And velvet is one of the key trends that we are going to see this fall, that we are seeing already this fall. Like I told y'all a few weeks ago, I told y'all I was coming. I did. Thank you for subscribing, honey. So you'll see right there, go follow that page. You'll be the first to see it. See, and you're already there. Go for stuff that's embellished. Go for things, if you want that to be the focal point, make it the focal point. Nessa Selby, thank you so much for joining me. But as you are going through your day, as you are going through your fashion journey, don't be locked in, closed in. Don't be restricted to thinking that because it's not a certain way, it can't still look stylish. I don't have anything against heels. If you love wearing stilettos and high heels, great. There also is a thing of being practical and taking care of your feet in the process. You might have to get more pedicures or massages more often if you love wearing high heels. You may have to invest more into quality insoles. You may even have to invest in having a thicker heel, a chunkier heel with like even a platform. Whatever it is that you need to do to kind of compromise. Listen, I know y'all see these celebrities with these 8-inch heels, but what you don't understand is they got a masseuse on call to massage their feet like that. I don't know about y'all, I ain't got that. Kimberly Crawford, millionaire, thank you so much for joining me. And if you have not already, share this out with your friends, your families, your followers. We have been talking about, guys, the real fashion faux pas. I think I named 4 or 5 instead of 3. So wearing the wrong bra is going to keep you lumpy and frumpy. You got all of this meat hanging all over the side. That is breast tissue that you need to push back so the girls can be high and lift it up. Second, you need to wear the right underwear. The reason why those fabrics are clinging to you in weird ways is because you're wearing the wrong size. If your stuff is rolling throughout the day as you're walking, moving, shaking, and baking, sis, it's too small. Just because you can pull them up does not mean that they are fitting. If they roll back down, that goes for leggings too. That goes for shapewear too. If it is rolling down throughout the day, you have the wrong fit of underwear. I would say what I recommend is you wear, like, even if you want to wear cute underwear, even if you want to wear cute underwear, there are places that are plus size friendly. So if you want to wear thongs, and yes, I'm talking about underwear. If this makes you uncomfortable, I'm sorry. As your style BFF, I have to keep it a little real with you. If you like wearing thong underwear, get some that have thicker bands in the front, so the front isn't rolling down and having the sides roll down. There are plus size friendly underwear lines. Again, stay tuned. Go to Emerald Girl Chronicles on Facebook, Emerald Girl Chronicles, and I will be releasing a list of 25 websites at a time about plus size friendly underwear. And a lot of these go from like 0 to like 28, 0 to 32. So it's really on for a lot of women or all women, but they are including different plus size. So plus size friendly underwear, plus size friendly bras, or if you have larger breasts, if you have to have a thicker strap in the back, you can still have cute, comfy underwear. But what is not acceptable, what is a fashion faux pas, is you wearing the wrong size for vanity's sake, for ego's sake. I would rather my underwear say 10X and have me high and lifted up than me wearing a 1X and I'm wondering why I'm looking like the Michelin Man and I don't want to. If that's your look, you know what? I support you looking like that. That's everybody's choice. That's the beauty about style. You can make your own choices. But if you're wearing shapewear, if you're wearing underwear, if you're wearing all these things, no, there are standards in place that your body has that if you are not adhering to, it is going to fail. It's going to keep you lumpy and frumpy. Also, shapewear. There's a difference between shapewear and waist training and waist cinching. Those are three different things. There are different levels to that. I'm going to be doing a webinar about that also. I have plus size friendly loungewear, lingerie, all that good stuff. So do not think that there are not any options available for you guys. There are. You just have to know where to look. Last but certainly not least are shoes. Do not have your toes looking like this. Do not have your toes looking like a paw. There is a way to wear heels and still keep good feet health. Once your feet are messed up, your balance is gone, your stability is gone, your ability to walk is compromised, and once that happens, then it's gonna go up to your back. Your back is knocked out of whack, and when your back is gone, it's a wrap, sis. So as your style BFF, I am telling you that it's in your best interest to invest in these things. I have done the work for you, so stay tuned. I will be releasing these websites for you that will give you a firm foundation, a mighty foundation, a good foundation to build off on. If you do not have solid underwear, if you do not have solid foundational wear, nothing will ever fit right for you. And I tell women like 80% of the time, the problem isn't the clothes they wear, it's the foundational wear underneath. When you fix that, you will see your clothes fit so much differently. Also, your undergarments should have you feeling like you are held in place, but not that you are constricted. If your stuff has you like this, that is not proper. Proper shapewear, shifting wear, it is going to have you with a lifted posture. When I say high and lifted up, it literally will make you feel high and lifted up. And understanding that. Thank you for writing that and scribing that out, Monica. Excuse me. So, as you are going into this holiday season, and again, if you missed the masterclass and you still want to grab your copy, get the replay, you're going to get 50 websites to get you off on the right track. And we were in there for just over an hour talking and guiding you through how I go shopping, how I use the internet to get paid to go shopping, how I save hours of time and energy. Go to bit.ly/shop-like-EGC. Also, stay tuned. We're going to be releasing these 25 websites. They're going to be rolling out. So get your PayPal ready. Get your credit card ready, because you're going to be doing a lot of good shopping. I've already done the work for you. As your style BFF, I have done the work for you because I know what you've wanted, I know why you want it, and I know when you want it. So I'm going to give that to you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to say bye to Periscope first, so I'll be right back, Facebook. Thank you guys for joining me here on Periscope. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Ciao for now.